Vela Bay, buy now or wait. First launch after 20 years always sets the tone, and where the real upside begins, because this is how new precincts are built. Early buyers position first, value comes later. And once the transformation is visible, the pricing usually follows. Let my assistant walk you through the Bayshore story.
The URA has mapped out 60 hectares of development for the Bayshore precinct. It represents the largest demographic shift to District 16 in recent memory. Vela Bay is the first private development launching into this new township. While developer renderings show a finished coastal lifestyle, the immediate reality for early buyers is a decade of construction, as roughly 10,000 surrounding homes are built. This brings up the central question for any prospective buyer. Do the infrastructure commitments justify paying a premium to live in a construction zone today? To find that out, we have to look past the marketing. This is a bet on a long-term urban master plan, which requires a different set of math than a standard property purchase. The primary point of hesitation for buyers is the entry price. Vela Bay is launching at roughly $2,800 per square foot. Just next door, Seaside Residences, an established, unharmonized condo, is trading at a lower rate of approximately $2,734 per square foot. On the surface, that makes for a difficult comparison. You're being asked to pay more per square foot for a home surrounded by work sites than you would for a completed, quiet asset. Evaluating this requires a closer look at the new infrastructure premiums, GFA harmonization guidelines, and the specific supply caps. Buying in early means front-running the rollout of 10,000 new residential units and significant commercial infrastructure. This master plan identifies the core drivers: a 22,500 square meter integrated transport hub, a transit priority corridor leading to Central Park, and Singapore's largest SAFRA alongside new health facilities. These integrated amenities increase daily footfall, expanding the pool of high-quality tenants for private developments. Here, the purchase price is a locked-in premium for amenities that will inevitably drive up surrounding land value upon completion. To understand the high PSF, we must look at the URA's GFA harmonization rules. Under these rules, buyers pay strictly for livable indoor space. Air conditioning ledges and void spaces are excluded. Dividing the total price by this smaller, accurate square footage naturally increases the per square foot metric. If you normalize Seaside Residences by removing its void space to match Vela Bay's standard, their true livable PSF is remarkably similar. The pricing is transparent. You simply pay for usable square footage instead of non-livable airspace. Beyond price per foot, fundamental supply and demand factors will act on this precinct over the next 10 years. The master plan introduces 7,000 new HDB BTO units into the Bayshore area. These are Plus and Prime models, which carry strict 10-year minimum occupation periods. They are effectively removed from the resale market for over a decade. These BTO owners are also prohibited from renting out their whole units. This creates a unique bottleneck: high resident concentration with zero supply of public rental housing. All local rental demand, and eventually all HDB upgrader demand, is funneled exclusively toward the limited private options like Vela Bay. The entry premium buys a seat in a market where future tenants and buyers will have very few alternatives in a highly desirable neighborhood. Vela Bay offers a combination of early infrastructure access, transparent livable space pricing, and a restricted supply environment. However, this is not a project for a quick flip. This is a play for those with a long hold period. Capital gains here are expected to mature as the master plan reaches its final phase, and the surrounding BTOs eventually hit their 10-year resale windows. Patience is the requirement to outpace the initial harmonized entry cost. If you are a short-term investor looking for a 3 to 5 year exit, or if you need an immediate quiet living environment, this project does not fit your profile. The ideal buyer is a long-term investor who can absorb the entry price and wait for the surrounding township to complete. It is also a viable option for District 16 HDB upgraders looking to secure a family asset directly on the TEL line. Buying into Vela Bay is an investment in the long-term plan for the East Coast. The friction is high today, but the math is justified for those willing to wait for the master plan to reach maturity.